that horse was ever harnessed would probably not stand so good.
Okay, this part of the harness is called your hames. That's what you actually do all the pulling off of. And it buckles, they buckle right down here on the bottom of the collar. Okay, when your hames are buckled on the collar, all of your pull, when you're pulling, is on these tugs. So them hames need to be even so you don't have a cockeyed pull on them, because if you do, it'll sore them up real bad. This piece here is the breast strap. Serves two purposes. It holds the end of the tongue up on your neck yoke. This part goes to the back end. These are quarter straps. And there's one on each side. When your wagon runs forward, that works plumb to the back end. Your britching, for this part, is what works as your brakes on your wagon. That's what stops it all from that end. Probably everybody knows what a bridle is, but this is a bridle. The reason for these blinkers on the side, if you're afoot picking corn or something, the horse doesn't see where you are, so they're not going to leave without you. Or if you get off to open a gate, he didn't see that you're over there, I'm gone. The piece here that I just buckled is a throat latch. That keeps it tight so he can't stand there and rub on something, rub it off over his ears. This piece, basically, to the people that savvy horses, it'd be like a roping rein, but it's called an overcheck. It goes from the bit up through here. Snaps to the top. As you're driving down through the field or something, that keeps the horse from getting his head down, getting the lines tangled up on the end of the tongue. This little strap here is used and not used too, depending on how broke your horses are. A lot of times you'll snap their butts together. If you stop or go to back up, a lot of times they'll spread out and flip inside out. Well, that tangles your lines up, you have no control.
Oh, yeah.
So that butt strap, if your horses aren't real broke, we'll keep them together. And a lot of times we'll use them with one broke horse and a non-broke horse. A bronco colt that's dumber than a box of rock. You can cheat and keep him into practice there. But when you hook them up, that should be in a pretty straight line. So you've got what they call a draft. You get your draft correct on them as to how high you put it. But that's what you do all your pulling with right there. Right here is what you do all your stopping with when you're on the wagon.
That's assuming your horse is stopped.
If you're lucky. Okay, the lines are, there's a line on one side, just stretch. when you're hooking a team, your lines come up here and separate like this. This line is a little shorter. This line comes to this side and then across to the other horse, so it's a little longer. But the length, extra length on the inside, by the time it crosses and your distance on the outside, that puts all 4 lines at an even point. What more do you want to know?
Oh, it'd be nice if you'd throw in an odd story about some of the wrecks you've had.
Oh, I never had a wreck before.
Put that under the lie department.
You gonna fashion his belly band?
Yeah.
Oh, it wouldn't hurt.
You ever looked over here, though? Like this guy.
Yeah, that's your belly band. That just keeps everything here straight, keeps your pull strap up from dragging. She's complete, ready to put another horse beside and hook up and drive.
Okay.
You want to hook them up?
I don't care. Yeah, I think it would be nice.